morning, Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today's Friday, February 23rd. I'm Gabby Gendy.
And I'm Jayla George, and welcome back to the Bravecast. We'd like to start off this broadcast by announcing an incredible group of students, our Braves robotics team.
That's right, Jayla. I'm so impressed by these students. They participated in the robotic competition First Tech Challenge and received the Think Award for best reflecting their overall journey of the team through the design process.
This team really took what they experienced in the engineering design process during the build season and turned it into an amazing final product.
I absolutely agree. What a well-deserved award. Congratulations to all the members of this club. And now, Braves, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by a few members from our Braveathon Club with a special announcement about our upcoming Braveathon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Hey y'all, please come out to Manalapan's first ever Braveathon on March 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the main gym.
Braveathon is a dance marathon fundraising in support of the fight of pediatric cancer and other illnesses.
There will be activities, music, and food. Please sign up using the website, which is on our Instagram page.
Tickets will be sold in the upcoming week during lunch. We ask for a donation of $20. We hope to see everyone there. And now to Lead for Diversity member Anthony Macchio for the weekly Culture of Respect segment.
Good morning, Braves. Anthony Macchio here in Times Square, getting ready to interview staff and students about how important communication is to build respect throughout the school. How does communication help build respect throughout the school?
Communication is really important in terms of how we continue to build our culture of respect. First of all, our perspective as staff and administration, communicating the expectations to students very clearly so they know how to behave themselves, how to act around one another. And then for you all as peers to communicate to one another so you know what each other is going through and how you're dealing with certain things so you can help them get through it as best as possible.
Communication is really important, both verbal and nonverbal communication, where you make eye contact with somebody, you say good morning, you give a smile, and it just makes their entire day just a lot better.
Communication helps building relationships with their peers.
When a student communicates to a teacher, it shows that they respect the teacher and their willingness to communicate, and therefore the teacher will also return the demonstrated respect as well as communication and just create a way better relationship.
There you have it, Braves. As you can see, one of our main foundations building the culture of respect is to use communication. Let's continue to use this skill so we could spread our culture of respect throughout the school. It has been Anthony Macchio. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Anthony. What another great segment. Strong communication is such a crucial piece to our school's culture of respect. Now, Braves, starting off with Sophomore and Junior news, ShareTime vocational school applications are now available. If interested in applying to a vocational program, please speak with your school counselor or case manager to ensure all requirements are met. Sophomores, juniors, and seniors, reminder, Manalapan will be offering the chance to take the ASVAB or Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery exam this upcoming Wednesday, February 28th in the Media Center. If interested in participating, stop by the guidance office by the end of the day to register. Seniors, if you plan on applying to Brookdale for this fall and need assistance, please speak to Miss Yee in the guidance office. Another great option for assistance is this upcoming Thursday, the 29th, a Brookdale representative will be visiting Manalapan to speak on the application process. Register using your Scoir account. For our juniors, prom ticket sales will begin on Monday, February 26th and run through the 28th. You must have your signed contract to purchase found in the main office, your Google Classroom, and the guidance office. You must also have all your fines paid off to secure your ticket. If unsure if this applies to you, please stop by the main office. Any questions or concerns, please see Ms. Samolo or Ms. Sika. Seniors, your prom tickets will go on sale March 18th, 19th, and 20th before school, during lunch, and after school in the cafeteria. Keep an eye out for further information in your Class of 2024 Google Classroom. See Mrs. DiPietro Polo or Mrs. Barra for more information. If you bought donuts from the Wishing Well Krispy Kreme fundraiser, the wait is over. You can pick them up today during lunch in Times Square. Contact Ms. Fontana and Mr. Hanlon with any concerns. Now, Braves, remote anchor Aaron Rivera had the chance to visit Mr. Hanlon's Marine Science Elective course. Let's check it out.
Braves, today we are here visiting Mr. Hanlon's Marine Science class, a half-year elective offered here at Manalapan. I'll be getting a front row seat into just one of the many interactive labs you can participate in within this class, while also giving you a little more insight into what this course has to offer. What was the most interesting thing you learned in this class last semester?
The anatomy of fish and the different groupings.
Things about sonar, continental slope. It's all very interesting so far. We're only in the beginning of the year.
We had fun projects. We did dissections. Actually inspired me to the point where I just applied for an internship at Jenkinson's Aquarium, which I think is pretty cool.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history of this project?
Well, this is actually very interesting because we are doing seafloor mapping, how they did it before we had sonar. So today we have sonar, which allows you to use sound reverberating off the bottom of the ocean floor to measure the depth. But before that, they used weighted anchors with certain markings that basically told them how deep the ocean floor is. It's very cool to be able to do the process as it was historically done.
Thank you, Mr. Hanlon, for letting me tour your classroom. Marine science seems like such an engaging course, but I just have one more question. What's with the shark costume?
What shark costume?
Alright, well you heard it here. We hope you all consider taking Manalapan's wonderful Marine Science elective. This has been Arwen Rivera. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, this seems like a really exciting class.
Well, Mr. Hanlon is such a great teacher. I would have taken the class if I wasn't a senior.
That's okay. Well, Braves, speaking of being a senior, for our current juniors, it is never too early to start thinking about college.
That's right. Senior year really does come quickly. Brookdale Community College will be hosting their Monmouth County College Fair Thursday, March 7th at 6 p.m.
Also, on Thursday, March 21st, FRHSD will hold our district's college fair here at Manalapan High School beginning at 6 p.m.
Please be on the lookout for more information as these dates get closer, as these are some great opportunities you won't want to miss.
Moving over to our drama club's production of Beauty and the Beast, show dates will be on February 29th, March 1st, and 2 on March 2nd.
Tickets can be bought during lunch in Times Square, costing $5 per student and faculty and $10 for general admission.
I am so excited for this musical. I have a few friends in the drama club that are telling me this is a production you don't want to miss.
You're right, Maddie. And now, Braves, this past Wednesday, Stephen Russo and Evan Zareski filmed the weekly Bravecast Sports Report.
Evan Zareski joined by Steve Russo in the main gym hours before boys basketball has their state playoffs, and this is your Manalapan Sport Report. Let's start off with boys ice hockey, who's making their return to the Sport Report after a 2-week hiatus. They picked up a 5-1 win over Watching Hills on Tuesday. Michael Schmelzer, to no one's surprise, 4 goals.
Yeah, Evan, that was a massive playoff win for them, and in playoffs, you rely on your top guys, and especially the top line from Manalapan that was performing at an insane clip. Schmelzer, Lena, and Kushner combined for 14 points in that game. And Evan, this was a late season adjustment for Coach Inzarello to swap out Lena and Gankin in that top line center spot, and it's worked out perfectly for both the first line and the second line.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of Coach Inzarello, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to catch up to him on how the ice hockey season's going so far. Let's check it out. I'm joined here by the head coach of the hockey team, Coach Inzarello. Let's get right into these questions. The team this year has made a huge improvement from last year. What about the team do you think is so different from last year than this year?
I think the growth of our leadership. Our captains really kind of grew into that role. And then the obvious answer here is depth, right? Like depth of the team and the talent that we've had. Guys that kind of grew up, that were sophomores, that were playing big roles as juniors, that were juniors that were playing good roles last year. Now we're making big leaps as seniors.
And you got Christian, you got the offense. I had another question here about what do you think another area of the team here that's been really leading to this team's success?
Yeah, I mean, defense, right? We talk about the offense. You talk about Kushner and Schmelzer and Lena and Piscino and those guys that are running wild with their stats, but we don't give up a lot of goals. If you go and you sort the numbers for the short conference in the state, we're probably top 10 in goals against. And that's not just because of Christian. That's because of Ryan Peters, Owen O'Donnell, Nick Panza, Dan Yak, the whole entire defensive unit.
Thank you, Coach Inzarello, for spending the time to catch up with me. If you want to watch the full interview, head to the Bravecast Instagram account.
Yeah, moving over to wrestling as districts was this past weekend. Constantine Calores picks up his first district title. Vincent Kane picks up his third district title. And he finally did it. Andrew Mucciolo finally got his 100th career win. And now we'll send it over to the 100-win man in an exclusive Bravecast interview with him.
Shane Klomp is joined by Andrew Mucciolo. Now, Andrew, I have to ask you, how does it feel to have your 100th win? How does the support help you get to that level?
It feels amazing. Like, it shows that all the hard work I've put in through the last 3-4 years is paying off, and like my support through my coaches, my family, my friends, like through this season has been like amazing, and it's helped me a lot to get through this.
That's really nice, Andrew. Hey, good luck with the rest of the season. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Shane. Hey guys, it's Jacob. I'm back on Bravecast. To close out the celebration of Black History Month, this week's quote: "Stop waiting for things to happen. Go out, make them happen." Usain Bolt. In order to be successful at something, you must avoid all of your excuses and just take action. Happy Friday. Today's a C Day. Go out there, be brave. Have a great weekend as always, Braves, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya!